Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon again, folks. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels. We are going back to that horrible world known as the JRC, but before we do, the usual disclaimers. If you're unfamiliar with the Stop the Shocks campaign or the campaign against the troubled teen industry, you're going to find all the pertinent links right there in the description box. Please, in particular, take note of the article written by NeuroClastic, a small non-for-profit started by autistics for autistics. In it, they interviewed over 800 ABA professionals in regards to the JRC's so-called behavior modification program. The Judge Rotenberg Educational Center doesn't want you to read that article so much. They threatened NeuroClastic with a defamation lawsuit if they did not remove it from the website. NeuroClastic refused, you know the drill. Please read the article. Share on all your social media. Also included is NeuroClastic's public statement in regards to the defamation lawsuit threat, as well as a link to their GoFundMe. We are crowdfunding, just in case the JRC ever actually does see through with the threat. Trigger warning 1, when we discuss places like the Judge Rotenberg Educational Center or Agape Boarding School for Boys, you're going to hear vivid descriptions of and catch clips of surveillance footage of people with mental health issues and disabled people being tortured and abused. If you got young children present, please use your headphones. Trigger warning 2, this channel is marked not for kids for a reason. We use profanity on occasion and speak on dark subjects. If your child is 16 and younger and they are watching this, very obviously parental supervision is advised. Now this one's a doozy, and we're going to tear it apart in 0 to 60. Let's read this comment, shall we? One commenter suggests that the evidentiary standard for banning a device is a preponderance of evidence, meaning that there must be proof of harm and not just theoretical risk. The commenter bases this on a statement in the proposed glove powder ban that the preponderance of evidence suggests that the use of alternative reduces the incidence of certain harms. For the love of God, our receipts have receipts. List the evidence that we have on hand of the things we know have happened. Shall we? Shall we just? We have multiple. Count them, folks. Multiple. You can see them all on Autistic Hoya's massive archive. It's listed in every single video. ER documents stating the injuries. Second to third degree burns. Not an unbruised piece of skin anywhere on the kid except their face and the parts of their hands that show where people can see them. We have ER reports of kids losing feeling in the muscles where the electrodes have been attached to them. For the love of God, we not only have the ER documents of what happened to Andre McCollins, we have video surveillance footage. It doesn't get more real than that. What would you be considering as a proper preponderance of evidence to stop this insanity? Because video surveillance footage is not enough. Former staff members coming up, reporting what they did during their jobs, with all medical data, witness testimony, and video surveillance footage backing them up. Court documents where the JRC has settled multiple times, where they've been found at fault. Talking about the risk of second and third degree burns. Talking about the psychological trauma and PTSD these kids have to live with for the rest of their lives. Talking about the ER documents from Andre McCollins and the 2 months he spent in Catatonia. Their own video surveillance footage, not just of Andre McCollins, but of Sarah Villa, who is fighting for justice right now while we speak. Not just because of improper use of the GED, but the overall monstrousness with which she was treated by the staff there. What the hell else do you need? Because if ever there was a case where I thought the people coming against the opposition had every single receipt on planet Earth, this one is it. We are saying, quite literally, if we are to believe the JRC, that everybody is lying but the JRC. Completely objective independent panels are lying. Medical researchers and doctors are lying. Case managers are lying. Those of us who've worked in the mental health field are lying. The parents who come against them are lying. ARC is lying. Nova's lying. Burrow's lying. Easter Seals is lying. Everybody is lying, and they just want to beat up on JRC because what? Because why? Because nobody has ever been able to explain that to me. What is the possible motive? I have no connections to anyone at the JRC. I am not a family member. I have never spoke to these people face to face. I've had zero interaction whatsoever. I have never been paid a single dime for going against them. I have actually faced repercussions. I've been threatened. I've been doxxed. I've been stalked. I've had people threaten my family. All because I refused to back down. And if you know anything about me, folks, it's just not my blood to back down. The harder you push, the harder I'm gonna push back. Because that tells me I've picked a nerve. And just like a dog who just found a bone, I'm gonna keep going. Okay? Everybody's lying but the JRC. But at the same time, they're going to continue to argue that there's no evidence that these risks are real. There's no evidence that says that what they're doing is not helping. But there's literally all the evidence on planet Earth of the barbarity, the cruelty, and the just overall ineffectiveness in regards to this treatment. What the hell else do you need? Do I need to, send Roadrunner in there, riding on a rocket wrapped in an American flag with an Acme sign? Will that get the point across? Because the way these folks keep saying, but you don't have evidence, it's just a theoretical risk. For fuck's sake, it's not theoretical when it sends multiple kids to the ER. It's not a theoretical risk when you've got multiple ER documents, different hospitals say the damn thing. Same damn thing. Other mental health folks who have helped treat these kids since they left that hellhole, their parents. God damn. If you need something else other than surveillance video footage, you are a Kool-Aid drinker. You need to start thinking about your life choices. And I'm going to go ahead and close on that. We don't get very many views on this channel. The few we do get do tend to get removed from time to time. You know the drill, folks. Please don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe. Don't forget to hit the comments. I appreciate your time. And as always, folks, we here at Spilling Tea do hope you have a good one. I'll probably see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye, everyone.